Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to write some JavaScript to validate a field inside of a business process flow. Some of you may know that a business process flow is a separate entity that the form that you're connected to. So for example, if you're working on the opportunity form, there's a separate entity called Opportunity Business Process Flow that is connected to that. And so you have to interact with it from a client side perspective a little bit differently. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. What we're going to go ahead and do is let's write some JavaScript. So we're going to create a function and we're going to validate the account number that we had talked about in previous videos. We'll pass execution context to this. Nothing new. And that we'll go ahead and instantiate var form context with execution context dot get form context. All right, big deal, right? Nothing special. All right, now here's the key, our pattern. What's our pattern? Well, in a previous video, I showed you that there was a way to get the pattern. So let me show you. My pattern that I'm going to use is going to be ABC dash a bunch of numbers. So it'll be ABC dash. So let's test this out. Does it work? There it goes. Yep, it's got a match. So this is my regex pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in here. And then I'm also going to make sure that it conforms to the standard of what regex expects. All right. Then we're going to instantiate another variable. It's going to be called field name. And this field name is interesting. It's going to be, because the business process flow is a separate entity, the field name is going to be something you wouldn't expect. It's header underscore process, and then the logical name after the underscore. So the logical name is AYO, my initials, and then account number. Now I'm storing that because I'm going to use it later. I'm also going to grab another variable here, current value, very important. And this is going to use form context. And it's going to get an attribute. And my attribute is going to be the literal value of AYO underscore account number dot get value. Now that I have all that data, I can go and say if the pattern tests, and when I pass it the current value, if that happens to be true and it matches, then we want to do some stuff, right? So we'll do form context dot get control. The reason we have to get control is because now we need to use field name. So now we need to tap into that business process flow field. So we'll use field name and we'll set a notification on it. And we'll say invalid value must be ABC dash XXXX, like that. Now, in reality, if that matches, that's actually a good thing, right? So what I'm going to do here in a moment is I'm going to say else if, and I want to do a character limitation. I'm going to say else if current value dot length is less than or equal to 8, then I want you to say want you to say on the field name on the business process flow, I want you to set a notification that says you must provide at least, and actually, let me see, ABC dash, that's actually 10 characters, so it'd be 9. So you must provide at least 10 characters for this field. All right. And then our random else will just be a good old clear notification. So what we're going to say is, I think what we'll do is if it matches, we'll clear the notification. If it doesn't match, then we'll set the notification. Let's do that. Why don't we do that? So form contacts dot get control dot, and then field name, and then clear notification. And so what we're saying is if the pattern matches, then let's clear the notification. Why the hell wouldn't we? Right? Okay, good stuff. Now, the pattern that we're using here is this here, right? That we grabbed from that website. And I showed you that rejects cheat or shortcut in a different video. Okay, cool. So this code looks good. Let's go ahead and deploy it to the cloud. Publish it. And then what we'll do is we'll clear our cache. You know how much I love doing that. I'm sorry, but I do. It's the only way to get the true result of whatever I built. We're going to open up an opportunity and we're going to tinker with that particular field and see what it does. Now, we don't have a debugger in here, so maybe we should toss a debugger in here, right? Debugger is great. Debugger allows you to take a look at what's happening at each step. Let's toss a debugger in here. All right. And now we'll go to an opportunity and take a look. Now, what I've already done is I've added the account number field to the opportunity entity so that we can validate against that field so that if they can't provide a proper value, then they can't save. And that's a beautiful thing. So let's try that out. Just pick this opportunity from December 2nd. And so we go here, and here's the account number. So let's just type in ABC. What happens? Account number. You must provide at least 10 characters in this for this field. Okay. Well, I'll provide 10 characters. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But invalid value. Account number, invalid value must be ABC-XXXXXXX. Yeah, that's right. My account number should be formatted that way. You're absolutely right. Okay, let me try this. ABC-1234. No, you must provide at least 10 characters for this field. Okay, fine. What about this? Beautiful. This is what we're looking for. This type of validation. You could have an account number that is 16 digits long. You put a limitation on that field, and it's a single line of text or whatever it is. I don't care. But what you do, and you say, okay, it's 16 characters long, and you put validation on it, and then you say, okay, well, my rejects for this field is, you know, um, FJK dash 2 digits, and then three um, letters, and maybe those letters are actually very specific, so you build that into your rejects formula. And then after that I have another dash, and then I have 7 digits between 0 and 9. It doesn't matter to me, but then you can still do that here, and then you force them to populate this value in compliance with your company's policy. And now I've been able to save this record. I can save and close it, and I can come back and I can say, okay, did I actually actually save that record? I certainly did. And if I all of a sudden screw up, well, look at that. Now I can't save. I can't save. That's the beauty. All right, perfect. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.